You're listening to KOT FM. Let the music play.
Good evening, Monday, 15th October 2025. Welcome to KOT FM News Beat at 9, but first the headlines. Kenya mourns the death of Raila Odinga. President Ruto assents to 8 bills into law. Colonel Michael Randanarina assumes Madagascar's presidency. And in business, COMESA sets tough rules on passenger compensation. Welcome to the main items. My name is Likian Eli. We start on a somber mode as Kenya mourns the passing on of former Prime Minister and ODM leader Raila Amolo Odinga, an enigma in the Kenyan politics for decades. In a solemn address to the nation, President William Ruto has declared a 7-day period of national mourning following the death of former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga.
Fellow citizens, it is with deep sorrow that I inform the nation of the passing on of the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, our former Prime Minister, Kenya's foremost statesman, and one of Africa's greatest sons. Kenya, Africa and the world mourn the passing on of a giant of democracy, a fearless freedom fighter, and a tireless warrior of good governance. Raila Amolo Odinga's name will forever be etched in the story of our republic, a story of struggle, sacrifice, courage, rule of law, hope, and of our pursuit for excellence. For decades, Raila dedicated his life to the pursuit of justice, equity, and freedom. He endured detention and persecution so that this nation might know and enjoy democracy. He championed reforms that gave birth to the rights and freedoms we hold dear today. His voice spoke for the oppressed. His conviction inspired generations, and his vision shaped the course of our history.
Former President Uhuru Kenyatta has also paid an emotional tribute to the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, describing him as a friend, a brother, and a father to the nation. In his statement, Kenyatta expressed deep sorrow, saying he has not only lost a political ally, but a close companion. He said he will miss their candid and insightful conversations and the unwavering passion that always shone in Raila's eyes. On his part, Chief Justice Emeritus and UGM presidential candidate David Maraga described Raila as a patriot, Pan-Africanist, and a Democrat who made immense contributions to Kenya and Africa's democracy. He extended condolences to Mama Ida Odinga and the Odinga families and Kenyan at large. Ethiopia Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed also conveyed condolences on behalf of his government, praising Raila's legacy and leadership. On his part, President Narendra Modi of India expresses deep sadness by the passing of former Prime Minister of Kenya, Raila Odinga, whom he described as a dear friend. Modi said Raila was a towering statesman and a cherished friend of India. According to the PM, Raila had a special affection for India, its cultures, that is, their values and ancient wisdom. This, according to Modi, was reflected in his efforts to strengthen India-Kenya ties. Meanwhile, National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula earlier today adjourned the morning session of Parliament amid a somber national mood. Raila's passing comes as a symbolic moment as his party marks its 20th anniversary. The celebrations, initially scheduled for October, were postponed to mid-November. With the death of its founder and patron, many will be watching to see how the ODM party navigates this difficult chapter and honors his legacy as the countries head towards a potentially charged 2027 season. Kenyans in diaspora have also continued to pour their messages of condolences to the country, as well as continue to mourn the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Speaking to KOT FM, diaspora leader based in the US, Danson Mukile, and condoled with the people of Kenya and the family of the late PM, noting the impeccable impact Raila had in championing the rights of the Kenyan diaspora, including dual citizenship and voting rights.
For Kenyans in the diaspora, Raila Odinga's legacy holds a special place in our hearts. Through his tireless advocacy during the constitutional reform process, he championed the recognition of dual citizenship and the voting rights of Kenyans living abroad. His vision ensured that being Kenyan will never again be limited by geography, and that every Kenyan, wherever they live, could have a voice in shaping the nation's destiny. May his soul rest in eternal peace. May his example continue to guide us towards a free, fairer, and a more united Kenya and a united Africa.
Back at home, Kimilili 2027 Member of Parliament UGM aspirant Marvin Mabonga joined the country in celebrating and mourning the life of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
And this is a monumental loss to the nation, and my thoughts and sincere condolences goes out to the family, friends, and Kenyans at large. Raila Odinga was truly embodied as one of the founding fathers of Kenya's democracy. His decade-long struggle for a just and equitable society, enduring great personal sacrifice, paved the way for democratic freedoms Kenyans enjoy today.
At this juncture, KOT FM, in association with Mizani 254, wish to join the nation in convening our deepest condolences to the family and friends of Raila Odinga in this moment of grief. May his soul rest in peace.